Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm going to be showing you how to do this Pocahontas inspired makeup look, so if you love what you see, go ahead and keep watching. I'm going to be using the Tartiest Pro palette, and I'm going to use the color Whimsy, and I'm putting that into my crease. And I'm also using these brushes that I got off of eBay many years ago. They're pretty awesome. Next, I'm going to be using my Cover FX cream foundation. The color is G70, I believe, and I'm using this to kind of clean up any imperfections but also create a cut crease. As you can see, I'm dragging it out to create a wing, and this is a great way to clean up any imperfections and also to use as a primer. I am obsessed with this palette. I must use it in every single tutorial I do. But this is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'm going in with kind of like a champagne color, and I'm applying that on top of the foundation. It is going to be my lid color, and it's also going to be a beautiful, beautiful focus of the look. So now I'm just going to create a wing, and I'm using the Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner in the color black. I picked this up at Dwayne Reed, kind of just needed an eyeliner to go, but I ended up really loving this, and it's really easy to use. It's actually really great for beginners who want to learn how to start experimenting with liquid eyeliner. I promise it's not as scary as it looks. So I'm just going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to apply some mascara. I've been loving the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I used it in every tutorial, but it's currently been my favorite for about 4 or 5 months, and I purchased this again like twice. So I avoided using strip lashes in this tutorial and decided to try something new. So these are the individual cluster lashes from Kiss, and I'm applying that with the duo glue. And it's really easy. It's not that hard. I think eyelashes are kind of one of those things that once you learn how to do it, you know, it'll be a piece of cake. But first, what you want to do is just apply the glue to the cluster. The best way to do it is to grab the eyelashes by the ends with your tweezer, dip it into the glue. You want to let it dry for about 45 seconds so that it becomes really tacky, and you want to place it above the lash line. Go ahead and just press it in and wait till it dries, and that's really it. These are the medium length, and I'm separating them and kind of blending them in with my real lashes. I want this to look as natural as possible, and this is actually the best option if you want natural lashes, is to use individual ones. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix up my wing a bit. This is my Holy Grail foundation. It was actually the first high-end foundation I ever purchased, was the Makeup Forever HD foundation in liquid form a few years back, and this is the cream version. My color is Y445, and I'm using the M444 brush from Morphe. This makes application so much better. The coverage of this foundation mixed with the easy applicableness of this brush is just a perfect combination. And I'm kind of patting the areas where I have a little bit of texture, just so that way my foundation looks flawless. Next, I'm going to be using the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. That is a mouthful. And I'm going ahead and using a Sigma brush to kind of pat that in. A little trick that I do with this concealer is because it is a little bit on the thick side, is that I kind of warm it up on the back of my hands and then I dip my brush in and kind of spread it out. It just makes application so much easier and it makes it a little bit more natural looking. I just realized that my wing on one side is not even from the other side, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna blend this out with a Real Techniques beauty blender, kind of just setting it into my skin so that way it can take away all the creases that I naturally have. I am loyal to this powder. It's the Nye Banana Powder, and I've used this so many times to set my under eye. It's just a perfect powder. Now I'm just going to set my foundation, and I'm using the MAC Studio Fix foundation in the powder form. This gives me double the coverage. Not that I need it, but sometimes I just like an airbrushed look. And I'm using that in a patty motion so I can just press it into my skin so it can stay. I'm not trying to streak it out. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in dark chocolate, and I'm kind of just using that to warm up my face, and this is a Morphe angled fluffy brush. I'm also going to use this bronzer to contour my nose because I want a little bit more of a natural look. And then a little trick that I do is I take a damp beauty blender and I kind of blend in that bronzer so that way it doesn't look too obvious. I'm using Becca's Champagne Pop as a highlighter, and I'm applying that to the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, underneath my eyebrows, on my cheekbones, just to give it a little bit of a pop, you know. But I do love this highlighter. It's actually one of my favorites. I always grab it. Becca's highlighters are bomb.com. They're just so pigmented. You get a lot of bang for your buck. Now for the star of the show. This is the Urban Decay 24-hour eyeliner, and this is the color Deepen. I'm applying that to my waterline and underneath my lash line. You can see how pigmented this eyeliner is, and it is not budging. It will stay on for as long as you're wearing makeup. It's phenomenal. Definitely recommend this. By the way, this is an awesome look to rock in the spring, especially if you want that pop of color. I'm a huge advocate for it. I love lights and bright colors. Even though my favorite color is black, I love rocking bright colored makeup. So as you can see, this kind of ties in the whole Pocahontas look with the color of her necklace and her earth tones that she's always rocking. And I love doing this look because when I was younger, people used to call me Pocahontas. My hair used to be past my butt and I looked like a beautiful little native child, and I just loved it. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that came in the Makeup Mario palette, and I'm using the eyeshadow part to kind of smudge out the eyeliner and give it a little bit more of a form. Now I'm taking a smudging brush from Morphe and I'm going back in the color Whimsy and kind of just smudging out the blue eyeliner, kind of blending it in together with the same crease color so that way it can just be a uniform look. I'm going back and just applying another layer of this color so that way it can definitely pop through and show. So I just went ahead and applied a little bit of pink blush and I'm using that to blend it out. This is a Palladio color and I love Palladio lip liners. I don't remember the name of this color, but I will link it down below. And I'm using Kat Von D's Lolita as always and going ahead and using that as my liquid lipstick, applying that over the Palladio lip liner. Surprise, surprise, you know I was going to use this lip color. I'm going to use it again. I love this lip combo. This is the Tarte liquid lip paint in the color Namaste. Hey! And I'm using that to pat it out. Using my finger, setting with Max Fix Plus and applying my hoops from Forever 21, which I love. And there you have it. There's the finished look. If you guys love what you see, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Get to follow me on my journey. Get to know me. Let's be friends. Follow me on social media, Namaslayxo.